We celebrate freedom and the sacrifices of many brave Americans around Independence Day. And joining us today is Shane Kretchen, who his friends like to call War Rhino. And for many years, Shane suffered from debilitating post-traumatic stress syndrome, or PTSD, that left him unable to work and eventually homeless. With help from the Wounded Warrior Project, he has turned his life around. Shane is also helping the Wounded Warrior Project and Brawny Towels launch a campaign called Inner Strength. Shane, good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us. Now, tell us your story and what led you to working with the Wounded Warrior Project.
You know, what led me to work with the Wounded Warrior Project was just basically my biggest of my downfalls. And like you've already mentioned, I was homeless, severe depression, addictions, you know, it just the worst of the worst that could possibly be. I ended up meeting an individual in the Wounded Warrior Project, led me to more or less find myself and get my help with my PTSD, and that's what led me, you know, to after doing so much better after a few years, it actually helped me become who I am and start giving back.
Now tell us how many, if you know, how many of your fellow veterans may suffer from PTSD?
Currently there's 50,000 plus veterans suffering from invisible wounds of PTSD, and the number is growing drastically.
And I would imagine that also affects your family as well. So if you could tell us just how the Wounded Warrior Project has helped you personally.
The Wounded Warrior Project's helped me personally, you know, by helping my wife. You know, my wife is a very strong woman. I give her a lot of credit for what she's done with dealing with my PTSD. But it's helped me just finding myself, getting me the counseling I needed, getting me the proper care, to some retreats, helping me realize and meet other warriors as well that have it, so that way I know I'm not alone.
Now with that, had you ever heard about PTSD before?
I had never heard about PTSD prior to being diagnosed with it. I didn't know what it was. I was very scared of what it was. You know, people inside the Wounded Warrior Project, when I met them, helped me realize that it's not this big, you know, ominous thing that, you know, you need to be deathly afraid of. It's something that can be conquered.
Absolutely. Well, could you tell us a little bit about the Inner Strength campaign?
The Inner Strength campaign is an amazing partnership between Brawny Paper Towels and Wounded Warrior Project. Basically, you just go to Brawny's Facebook page, press like, hit, you know, a little thank you note on there. That's $2 donated to the Inner Strength campaign. You can also go to woundedwarriorproject.org to find out more information, but it's easy, Facebook.
Yeah, of course it is. Now tell us a little bit, what is your new normal now that you've become a part of the Wounded Warrior Project and they're assisting you? What's your new normal day to day?
My new normal day to day is giving back to my fellow brothers and sisters, veterans, every day, as much as I can. Peer mentor for the Wounded Warrior Project. Also, I am a professional mixed martial arts fighter, and, you know, a loving father, and soon to be new father, and a loving husband.
Congratulations to you. Now, is there any particular advice that you would give to other vets or their families, in fact, who may need help?
I would, you know, just make sure that all the veterans understand that, you know, there's somebody out there, no matter how deep of a spot or how crappy of a situation, there's always somebody there that will grab your hand and will pick you up.
And we do thank you for giving back in that way. Now, where can more people go to get information about the Inner Strength campaign and, of course, the Wounded Warrior Project?
Inner Strength campaign, go right to Brawny's Facebook page. Once again, just press like. Also, you can go to woundedwarriorproject.org.
Shane, thank you so much, and continued success to you, and thank you so much for what you've done for our country and what you're doing for our fellow vets, and congratulations again on soon becoming a father once again.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. More after the break. Stay with us.